Hello, chosen ones. Today we're diving into a topic that's deeply close to many of our hearts. For all of you listening, know that this message is for you, for the ones who have felt the heavy sting of betrayal, and yet, somehow, still find the strength to rise above it. Right at the start, I want to ask you to like this video, subscribe to the Wisdom Owns channel, and leave a comment with God down below, because today's message is here to awaken something powerful within you. When people tried to tear you down, when they went out of their way to disrespect you, to tarnish your name, thinking they could diminish your light, they underestimated you. They thought they could rewrite your story, paint themselves as the heroes or, even worse, the victims. But what they didn't realize is that your strength and your resilience were not just mere qualities. They were gifts given to you by a higher power. And while they were busy trying to break you, God was watching, knowing the strength within you, and waiting for the right moment to bring the truth to light. There's a special type of hurt when the very people you once trusted betray you. It's like a knife in the back, twisting with every lie they tell, every false story they spread, every attempt they make to discredit you. They felt so secure in their actions, believing that you would either crumble or disappear. But here's the truth: they were never ready for the comeback that was brewing inside you. They didn't realize that every single trial they put you through, every single attempt to shame you, was only making you stronger, preparing you for something greater. And now, that strength radiates from you, undeniable and unstoppable. Sometimes, when people betray you, they're projecting their own insecurities onto you. They see something in you that they lack within themselves, and rather than facing it, they try to bring you down to their level. They think if they can just make you doubt yourself, question your worth, or lose your confidence, then they'll feel better about their own shortcomings. But what they don't understand is that, by doing so, they're only strengthening your resolve. Your light doesn't dim in the face of darkness. Instead, it shines even brighter, illuminating the path not just for yourself but for everyone who's watching you rise above the obstacles. Let's be clear, these people, the ones who tried to hurt you, they acted out of their own unresolved pain. They turned their gaze toward you, hoping to find something to criticize, something to tear apart, because they couldn't bear to look within themselves and confront their own issues. In doing so, they tried to make you into a scapegoat, the person they could blame for everything wrong in their lives. And yet, all along, God was watching. The divine sees everything, the intentions of the heart, the true nature of every soul, and there's no hiding from that higher judgment. While they tried to rewrite the story, God held the truth in His hands, and it's that truth that will ultimately prevail. Many people who betray others do so because they're hiding from their own inner demons. Instead of taking accountability for their actions or their flaws, they project those issues onto others. They want to believe that the fault lies outside of themselves, that they can be the victim instead of the one responsible for the hurt they've caused. But the chosen ones, those who walk in the light, who strive to do good, to rise above negativity, know that true power lies in accountability. They know that no matter what others may say or do, their worth is not defined by outside opinions. Your value is not based on anyone else's perception, but on the truth within your own heart. So, chosen ones, let this be a reminder: the pain you've endured was not in vain. Every moment of doubt, every tear shed, every painful memory, it all served a purpose. While they thought they were destroying you, they were unknowingly helping you build a foundation of strength. Their betrayal became the soil in which your resilience took root, and that resilience is now bearing fruit, the fruits of wisdom, of compassion, of self-love. They didn't expect you to rise. They wanted you to disappear, to fade into the background. But you, chosen one, you were born to stand out, to defy the odds, to show the world what true strength looks like. Remember, the very people who once dismissed you, who treated you as less than, are now watching from the sidelines, seeing you rise higher and higher. They're witnessing the success they thought they could take away from you, and that sight is a painful reminder of their own failure. They tried to bury you, but they didn't realize that you were a seed, that under pressure you would only grow stronger, more beautiful, more undeniable. Their actions, which they thought would diminish you, only amplified your spirit. When people betray you, they often don't realize that they're sowing seeds for their own downfall. The energy they put out, the negativity they spread, it doesn't just disappear. It comes back to them in ways they can't even imagine. You don't need to seek revenge, because divine justice is already in motion. God saw everything they did, every deceitful word, every action intended to hurt you, and he has a way of balancing the scales that no human intervention can match. You might feel at times the weight of all the betrayal and pain they caused. It's natural to question why people you once trusted would turn against you. But here's the truth that I want you to carry in your heart. Your pain has purpose. It has made you stronger, wiser, and more resilient. The knives they tried to use to cut you down are now the very swords you rise with. They are the symbols of your strength, the proof of everything you've overcome. You're not just surviving, you're thriving. And your growth is the greatest testimony to the fact that their betrayal could never define you. Chosen ones, you are not here by accident. You have been chosen to rise above the trials, to transform pain into power, to let every setback become a stepping stone to something greater. When people see your light, they're often intimidated. Some will try to dim it, to extinguish it, because they cannot understand it. But that's not your burden to bear. Your responsibility is only to yourself, to shine as brightly as you were meant to. And as you continue on this journey, remember that you are never alone. Every step you take is guided, every hardship is seen, and every triumph is celebrated by forces greater than this world. So if you're watching this right now, know that you're here for a reason. You're here because you needed this message, because your soul is ready to embrace its power, its truth, its light. They may have tried to play the victim, to rewrite the story in their favor, but the truth has a way of coming to light. And you, chosen one, are the embodiment of that truth. You are living proof that no betrayal, no lie, no act of deceit can keep a chosen one down. Remember, chosen ones, you're here to shine, to rise above every challenge, to defy every attempt to hold you back. Like this video, subscribe to Wisdom Wands, and comment God below if this message resonates with you. Let's share this light, this truth, with everyone who needs it. You are strong, you are resilient, and your journey is just beginning. This is only the start of your story, and it's a story that no one else has the power to write. Their attempts to rewrite your story have fallen flat, and their efforts to diminish your worth only highlight your strength. When they cast you aside, thinking you'd be lost without them, they couldn't have been more wrong. They are left wrestling with the truth that no amount of deceit can erase your value or silence the journey of resilience you've built. Every time they tried to make you feel small, they unknowingly stoked the fire of your inner strength, fortifying your resolve. They failed to see that you are unbreakable, a force of pure authenticity, and their attempts to bring you down have only led to their own unraveling. Now, as they stumble through the consequences of their own manipulation, a new truth becomes undeniable. They know, as do you, that they were never truly in control. Every attempt to sow seeds of doubt has only helped you realize your worth even more deeply. They can no longer manipulate the situation, no longer twist the narrative. What they intended as a plan to control you has backfired spectacularly, revealing them as the architects of their own undoing. In their desperate attempts to control, they now live haunted by the very choices they made to hurt you. They can try to paint themselves as the innocent, the wronged, the misunderstood, but in their heart they know what they've done. There's no escaping the truth when it's etched in every memory, every betrayal. They sense the shifting tides, and they know that the energy they used to wield over you has dissipated. You've taken back your power, and this shift terrifies them because they realize that they are no longer a fixture in your life. Their presence has become irrelevant to your success, to your happiness. You can feel the freedom of knowing you owe them nothing. This freedom is unshakable. It's the power of a soul unburdened by manipulation. You're not playing their games anymore, and it's making them frantic because in losing control over you, they are left face to face with the emptiness of their own intentions. There is no longer a puppet they can pull on strings. They can no longer exploit your emotions to keep you tethered to their needs. You've severed those strings, and it's leaving them powerless, searching for something they can no longer reach. As they linger in this uncomfortable space of exposure, desperately trying to regain control, they resort to casting themselves as the victim in a story that no longer aligns with the reality around them. This facade is painfully transparent, and their tears, artificial and contrived, fail to elicit any genuine sympathy, because you now see them for who they truly are. Their attempts to manipulate your emotions, and the emotions of those around them, are not only shallow but also painfully predictable, revealing a pattern that has grown tired and ineffective. They cling to the hope that they can trick the world into believing their narrative, but the truth they have been trying so hard to conceal shines brightly, unmistakable and glaringly obvious. In contrast, you stand firmly in your own truth, embodying authenticity that they cannot touch. As you embrace your reality, their pretenses begin to crumble, unable to withstand the light of your clarity. Those who once bought into their story are now awakening to the stark reality of who they are, people lost in their own web of deception. The harsh truth is that they are no longer the center of your world. That role belongs solely to your growth and the journey you are on. They are haunted by the undeniable transformation you have undergone, a metamorphosis that has completely altered your relationship with them. You are no longer the person who accepted their excuses or made space for their whims and demands. Instead, you have risen far above their limited vision and narrow perspective, forging ahead in ways they never anticipated and could not have comprehended. Your strength and resilience have flourished, and they are acutely aware, deep down, that nothing they say or do can touch you anymore. Their last desperate attempts to elicit sympathy from you, paired with their feigned displays of weakness, now feel utterly fragile and contrived. In their hearts, they are terrified of the very independence they once sought to undermine, recognizing that their tactics have failed spectacularly. They watch from the sidelines, grappling with the reality of your newfound strength, feeling the sting of inadequacy as they realize they are no match for the powerful individual you have become. Every step you take toward your own truth sends ripples through their world, reminding them that the narrative they once controlled has shifted dramatically, leaving them to confront the consequences of their actions while you thrive in your authenticity. Your growth, your empowerment, and your unwavering strength in rising above the challenges they pose, this represents their ultimate defeat. It is a bitter pill for them to swallow, as every moment they spend observing you flourish only serves to illuminate their own limitations and inadequacies. They can't help but feel a profound sense of being left behind, struggling to catch up with your progress. Their jealousy festers as they grapple with the realization that they are outmatched by your unyielding resolve and unwilling to confront the uncomfortable truth. You no longer need them in your life. This distance you have created, this profound transformation within yourself, leaves them grasping for relevance in a narrative they no longer have a part in. They believe they could bury your spirit under the weight of their manipulations and deceit. But what they failed to recognize is that you are, in fact, unbreakable. With every passing day, as you cultivate moments of joy and peace, they are left as a stark reminder of their own unfulfilled intentions and failed ambitions. You have become a testament to resilience, thriving in your authenticity, while they grapple with the fallout of their actions, unable to comprehend the strength they inadvertently helped forge within you. You see, they underestimated you. They thought that their tricks and lies would keep you confined, chained to their will. But what they didn't realize is that the universe was watching all along. There is divine justice in the universe, a balance that even their most calculated plans could not disrupt. Their actions have consequences, and they're living in the reality they created for themselves. In trying to control you, they built their own prison, and it's only now that they realize the truth. They are the architects of their own misery, and there is no escape. Now, as they spiral, they are confronted by the realization that their attempts to tear you down have only left them isolated, while you stand surrounded by truth and clarity. They cannot comprehend how you are able to live freely without the weight of their betrayal holding you down. They never thought you would see through their facade, that you'd rise above it all and leave them behind. But here you are, unburdened and thriving, a testament to resilience and authenticity. You've moved beyond their lies and deception, and you are free. If this message resonates with you, if you feel the power of truth and resilience coursing through your soul, I invite you to like this video and to join our community by subscribing to Wisdom Wands. Comment God below to affirm your strength, your worth, and your journey. You are not alone. We are in this together. Keep shining, keep moving forward, and remember, they did not break you. You are here, stronger than ever, and the universe has seen everything. Your journey of self-discovery and empowerment has brought you to a pivotal moment where you can finally see the truth for what it is. You are no longer trapped in the shadows of someone else's narrative. Instead, you have emerged into the light, reclaiming your story and your power. This metamorphosis is not just a personal triumph, it is a declaration to the universe that you are worthy of love, respect, and happiness. Your evolution represents a shift not only within yourself but also in the dynamics around you. Those who once held sway over your emotions and decisions are now mere echoes of the past, unable to touch the strength you have cultivated. As you move forward, embracing this newfound clarity, it becomes increasingly evident that the true measure of your worth is not defined by others' perceptions but by your self-acceptance. The reality is that you possess an inner light that can't be dimmed by their attempts to belittle or undermine you. This light shines brightly, illuminating the path ahead and guiding you toward opportunities that align with your authentic self. Each step you take is a testament to your resilience and a reminder that you have the power to shape your destiny. It's essential to recognize the role that adversity has played in your growth. Those challenges, painful as they may have been, have served as invaluable lessons, teaching you about your strength and resilience. They have forced you to confront your fears, reevaluate your relationships, and ultimately emerge stronger than ever. Your past does not define you. It enriches your narrative, adding depth and complexity to the person you are becoming. You have learned to harness your experiences, using them as fuel for your transformation, propelling you toward a future filled with possibilities. This process of shedding old layers and stepping into your truth is not without its challenges. There may still be moments when you feel the weight of their judgments or their attempts to pull you back into a narrative that no longer serves you. In these moments, it is vital to remind yourself of your worth and the journey that has brought you to this point. You are not the person they tried to mold you into. You are a force of nature, unyielding and fierce. Each time you resist their attempts to undermine you, you strengthen the boundaries you have established, fortifying your sense of self. The universe has a way of aligning you with the right people who recognize your worth and honor your journey. Surrounding yourself with those who uplift and support you is paramount to maintaining your newfound sense of self. Seek out relationships that nourish your spirit and encourage your growth. These connections will serve as a reminder of the beauty of authentic relationships, free from manipulation and deceit. As you cultivate these genuine bonds, you will find that your confidence continues to flourish, and your joy becomes contagious. While they may try to manipulate the narrative, it is important to hold steadfast to your truth. They may attempt to undermine your accomplishments, casting doubt on your abilities, but remember that their opinions are reflections of their own insecurities. Each time they throw shade on your achievements, view it as a projection of their inner turmoil. Their inability to celebrate your success speaks volumes about their character. By continuing to thrive and rise above their negativity, you are not only proving them wrong but also inspiring others who may be experiencing similar challenges. In this journey, your authenticity becomes your greatest asset. Embracing your true self, flaws and all, allows you to connect with others on a deeper level. It paves the way for genuine connections built on trust and mutual respect. As you unapologetically share your story, you inspire those around you to do the same. Vulnerability becomes a powerful tool, breaking down the barriers that often keep people isolated in their struggles. It's essential to recognize that healing is a process, one that requires patience and self-compassion. There will be days when you feel empowered, and others when the weight of your past threatens to pull you down. On those days, remind yourself of how far you've come. Celebrate the small victories and honor the journey. You are in a continual state of becoming, and each moment is an opportunity for growth. As you look ahead, envision the life you desire, the dreams you want to manifest, the experiences you wish to embrace, and the impact you want to have on the world. Allow this vision to motivate you, propelling you forward with intention and purpose. Every choice you make can be a step toward that future, guiding you toward the life you've always imagined. In the face of adversity, your strength shines even brighter. You are not merely surviving, you are thriving. This shift in perspective transforms every setback into an opportunity for growth. As you navigate life's challenges, trust that you are equipped with the tools to overcome anything that comes your way. Your resilience is a testament to your character and the unbreakable spirit that resides within you. As you continue on this journey, remember that you are not alone. There is a community of like-minded individuals who are also on their path to healing and empowerment. Connect with them, share your experiences, and lift each other up. Together you can create a powerful network of support, reminding one another of the strength that lies within. As you flourish, they will continue to watch from the sidelines, realizing that their attempts to control or manipulate you have failed. You are thriving in ways they could never have imagined, and it fills them with a mix of admiration and envy. While they may struggle with their own shortcomings, you are stepping into your power with grace and confidence. With every triumph, you dismantle the narrative they sought to impose on you. You are not defined by their judgments or opinions. You are a radiant being, forging your own path in a world that often tries to box you in. Embrace this liberation, knowing that you are free to live authentically, unapologetically, and without reservation. In conclusion, your journey is a powerful testament to the strength of the human spirit. You have faced challenges that sought to break you, but instead, you have risen stronger, more resilient, and ready to embrace the life that awaits you. The transformation you have undergone is not just a personal victory, it is a beacon of hope for others who may find themselves in similar situations. Your story has the power to inspire, uplift, and ignite a fire within those who may feel lost or trapped. As you continue to navigate this beautiful journey, remember to celebrate your victories, no matter how small. Each step forward is a testament to your courage and commitment to your truth. Hold on to that vision of the life you want to create, and trust that the universe is conspiring in your favor. You are not alone. You are surrounded by a community that believes in you and supports your growth. If you found value in this discussion about resilience and empowerment, consider giving this video a like and sharing it with others who may need to hear this message. Your engagement helps spread the light, allowing more individuals to discover their strength and reclaim their narratives. Additionally, don't forget to comment God below to affirm your commitment to your journey and the divine support that surrounds you. Also, subscribe to the Wisdom Wands channel to stay connected with a community dedicated to growth and empowerment. Join us as we continue to explore these profound topics and share insights that can inspire your journey. Together, we can create a space where authenticity and resilience flourish. Your story deserves to be heard, and we are here for you every step of the way. Embrace your journey, trust in your power, and remember, you are a chosen one, destined for greatness.